Question 428. What is theft and what falls under the Seventh Commandment?
Theft is the unlawful appropriation of goods belonging to another. Appropriating someone else's goods unjustly is a sin against the Seventh Commandment, even if the thief is not arrested or punished under civil law. What is unjust in God's sight is unjust. The Seventh Commandment, of course, applies not only to stealing, but also to the unfair withholding of a just wage, the keeping of found items that one could give back, and defrauding in general. The Seventh Commandment also pertains to anything where it affects the employees or society negatively. There are several examples, such as inhumane conditions for employees, not abiding by contracts into which one has entered, wasting profits without any consideration for helping society, or making prices go up or down on purpose through unsavory means. The Seventh Commandment also goes against anything that endangers the jobs of colleagues for whom one is responsible. Bribery and corruption, misleading dependent coworkers into illegal actions, doing shoddy work or demanding inappropriate payment, wasting or negligently managing public property, counterfeiting or falsifying accounting records, or tax evasion.
Question 429. What rules apply to intellectual property?
The misappropriation of intellectual property is theft also. There are many different types of thefts of intellectual property, not just plagiarism. Plagiarism is taking someone else's work and saying it's actually yours when it's not. So, intellectual property theft begins with copying other students' work in school, continues in the illegal taking of materials from the internet, applies to the making of unauthorized copies or trafficking in pirated copies in various media, and extends to business dealings in stolen concepts and ideas. Every acquisition of someone else's intellectual property demands the free consent and appropriate payment of the author or inventor. Appropriate payment would look like either paying the other person with money or giving credit on the work itself to the other person.
Question 430. What is meant by commutative justice?
Commutative justice regulates exchanges between persons in accordance with a strict respect for their rights. It makes sure that property rights are safeguarded, debts repaid, and freely contracted obligations are fulfilled. That reparation is made for injustice or damage, and that stolen goods are returned. Justice means to give to someone what they deserve, what is their due. The word commutative, from the Latin word commutativis, means it's related to transactions between people. So the term commutative justice basically means making sure people get what they deserve based on natural law and God-given rights. When they are in a situation of exchanging things, whether that's selling a property, loaning money, working for a contract, or making amends for damage or crime. Let's think of some examples to better illustrate what commutative justice is. If you're buying a house, make sure you're paying for what it's worth. If you're borrowing money, make sure you pay it back fully. If you're bound by contract to do the work you're asked to do and pay the amount you've said you would pay for the work done. If you've stolen something, give it back. If you've committed a crime of some kind or damaged someone's private property, accept the consequences in order to make amends. That's what commutative justice is.
Hi, I'm Katie Locus. This is my sign name. I'm from the Archdiocese of Kansas City in Kansas. Thank you so much for watching our video this week. Hope to see you again next week. Bye!